Hi guys, I got my Jaclyn Hill palette in the mail just now. It says, fragile, please handle with care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I don't really have any amazing big palettes. I've never had a package from Morphe before. This is a pretty big box considering how tiny the palette is, but whatever. And it took exactly like a week from I ordered it because today is the 28th, I think, and I ordered it on the 21st when it came out. I was so ready for this. I don't think Jaclyn will ever see this video, but congratulations. And my channel is probably the smallest channel that's ever doing a review on this. And there's so many reviews of this already because people went to the store. So I ordered it online and it took like a week. So yeah. I'm so excited. Sorry about my dog barking, but I like need to open it now. It has a lot of bubble wrap. These huge bubble wraps. You can pop this, whatever. Alright. Oh, this card is so much smaller than I expected. This palette is huge. Alright. This is the size of my face. This is the palette. Now, let me compare it to my Naked Smoky palette. It's so big. Oh my god. Anyways, here's the little card it came with all the colors. And it's the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. And it's so pretty, and she's so pretty. Has another layer of bubble wrap because you never can be too safe. And here on the back, it just has, it's such a nice like writing thing. So she looks so much different than she does now, but this is beautiful and I'm so excited to try this. I am not a makeup artist or anything, so I'm very glad that I got it. And so I've never seen the back, but the back says Morphe X Jaclyn Hill and it has JH all over it. And then the front's really pretty. It does have the material that stuff will cling to it, so I have to be extra careful with this. But I'm not very good at eyeshadow, so I don't know if I will do any looks with it. Oh my god. This is pure perfection. Like, do you see these? These eyeshadow pans are pretty big. They're like, it's bigger than a MAC eyeshadow pan. Like Morphe, I don't know. They might be a little bit bigger, but it's pure perfection. Pure perfection. I'm not going to do an eye look or anything. Tell me if you guys want me to, because I will experiment and then I'll maybe try to create an eye look, but I do have a monolid, so I can't do a ton of tutorials that a bunch of other people do. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take some pictures and get my arm ready. Okay, so I just took off this protective cover screen. I'm going to swatch each individual shade, and I've never had like a palette with this much variety of shades. I've never had any like pressed pigment ones like these, like foiled shadows, so I'm so excited for this. And I'm going to go ahead and just do a live swatch. So the first one I'm taking is in light. Ooh, these are really soft. These are super nice. Oh my god, this formula. This is super soft and nice. I'm just dipping in a little. This one's Beam. Sorry if this video is long, but you know, gotta do it. Next one I'm taking, ooh, I'm really excited for this one. This one's Silk Cream. It's a matte. I'm very excited for the matte shades. Next shade I'm taking is MFEO. Sorry, you can't really like see them on my arm currently, but that's like where it is. I'm taking the fourth shade. It's hard to show you. I'm going into Faint. It feels really pressed for like a really pigmented shadow. Oh my god. Do you see that? Like blinding. Next I'm gonna take Sissy. This one looks beautiful. It looks like a goldy pink duochrome. That's beautiful. The formula is very interesting for these shimmers. I've never felt like a formula like that. And I don't know the original Morphe palette, so I don't know if I could compare it to anything. Just comparing the shadows that I already own. Next I'm going to take Little Lady. This is the first row, and I'm going to do a close-up and put it in. But sorry, my family just got home, but I hope this is like a better angle. I will insert like a full thing after each 2 rows, but yeah. The next shade I'm going to be swatching is Creamsicle, which, sorry, my family just got home, as I said. This shade right here, right there, is the orangey yellow shade. I'm so excited for this. I wanted like a perfect like transition color. That's very pretty, but I don't know, that might be a little harsh for transition color, but you know what? Love orangey transition colors. Next one's Butter, which I'm very excited for Butter. And it feels like butter. That's beautiful. I'm going to be taking Pooter. Sorry if I butcher any saying any of these names. Next one I'm going to be taking is Pukey, which is so funny. Next one is Hunts. It's kind of funny because the names don't really have like a theme or anything. She just kind of chose all these names she loved. Next one's Firework, which is another like, this one's so pretty. I'll probably use this one. That one's so pretty. The second row that I'm swatching right now is my favorite row for this shade. And this shade's called Queen. Oh my god, that's so pretty. The second row is why I live. Like, the first row is pretty, but the second row is just on another level. The formula for this, you can tell that it's really finely milled and packed because it just feels like, almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It smells like velvet. Like, when you're rubbing on that, like, velvet clothes, it feels so weird and so interesting. Okay, so this is the first row right here. So I don't think you can see these mattes very well. It's not that they're not pigmented or anything, it's just the shadow is kind of light. And then this row is what I live for. I don't even know if you can see the shimmeriness on the last 2. Those 2 are beautiful. I'm so excited for the shade. So the next row starts with the color Obsessed. And that color is more cool toned, so it's the second row starting from this end right here. I'm doing left to right. So here I'm just, yeah, it literally feels so velvety and cool. I don't know how they made the formula like that, but there's not like a bunch of chunkiness and stuff, because in my Urban Decay one it kind of looks a little chunky for the shimmeries, but these ones don't at all. This is SBN. Next one, ooh, this one's so pretty. Definitely the second row is my favorite. Looks so beautiful. Next shade I'm going to take is called Hillster. Ooh, that one's very dark and rich. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but they're beautiful. Sorry, this is like such a weird angle. I just want to let you guys see me live swatching it. Next color is called Roxanne, and let me just wipe my finger on my little wipe here. It's Roxanne. This is such a nice formula for the matte. Right there for let me see, what's SBN? That one got a little chunky. I think it's probably because I just picked up too much product. But that one's still really pretty. That's probably a color that I like a lot that isn't in the second row. Next one, this is Roxanne. It's a matte. Very pretty. I like the end of the second row as well. I just don't like the first shade as much because it's more cool tone. I like more warm tone shades. Next color is called Jax. This one, like all of them kind of have like a different formula. Like I can tell that they're pressed differently because they do have like a different texture for a lot of the shadows. Like this one feels like way more gritty Like, it's very different for each shadow, and this is a really nice plum shade right there. Next shade is Buns. Ooh, I'm very excited for the last shade, even though I don't know how often I would wear it. The thing with this palette, will allow me to experiment way more, because I would never buy a palette that's so expensive that has little amount of shadows. Like, this has like 35 shadows. I don't know how to explain the shimmers. They're so cool of a texture. Feels so velvety. This one's Crayon Apple. Oh my god, that one's so pretty. These shimmers definitely swatch better than the mattes, but mattes are like definitely one of my favorites. But I've never seen so many like foiled shadows before, so I just think they're so beautiful. Next, I'm starting on... The packaging doesn't feel cheap really either. I realized I have white pants, which is not a very good idea. But next one is Royalty. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. This is a bright purple. Do you see that? And by the way, sorry if I flick you off anytime in the video. Oh my god, that one's very pretty. It's not as like foiled and stuff. It's more of like a light shimmer than the other ones. You can definitely tell which ones are foiled. They're so nice and pigmented. Just make sure you blend them out a little bit, because if you don't, then they can get a little chunky at first. One called Twerk, and this one, oh my god, that one's so bright. Do you see that? Oh my god, I'm so excited for that, especially for summer. This one, it's called Hustle, and it's probably, again, not one of my favorites because it is more cool toned. One thing I would have to complain is not Jaclyn's fault. This one's called Meeks, but it's that the shipping was like $8, and I was trying to go on there so fast. I got it within the first like 5 to 8 minutes. This next shade is 24/7. Sorry, my brother and my mom are so loud. But this one's so pretty as well. Oh my god, I really like this row as well. It's probably one of my other favorite rows because it's very bronzy and colorful. This next color is called Chip. This is called Chip. And then this last one's called Mocha. Like, the shipping cost a lot, and I used Manny MUA's code. So shout out to you, Manny, even though you don't need my shout out. But you know, I used his code because Jaclyn's, I must have spelled it wrong, which is kind of embarrassing. But like, I must have spelled it wrong or something, because I tried using another code that was more money off, but that didn't work out. These two next rows, these are also so beautiful. Like, there's not like a shadow that I really like hate. Like, I'm like, oh, that's like a weird color. Like, these are all so beautiful. Do you see that? Yeah, but my least favorite row so far is probably the first row, but it's still really pretty. Please look at that red shade, Crayon Apple, I think it's called. That's so beautiful. This one, this first color right here. Oh my god, my tripod's like slightly broken, so sorry about that. This next one's called Pool Party, and I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my god, do you see that? I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it up here. Up here. I didn't even dip my finger back in. Do you see that? Oh my god. Next color I'm going to be taking is called Jada, which I know is like her niece or something. And I actually didn't watch Jaclyn from like the very beginning or anything. I really apologize if this video kind of seems like really unprofessional or whatever, but my mom and brother are being loud and a little bit annoying. Look at those. You can see those swatches really well. Anyways, next one is called, this formula is so unique. It's so cool. This next shade is called Diva. The next shade is called Enchanted. This shade, I don't know when I will use this because it's just so dark and green. Green Skittle. This one's called Central Park. It's like a brown color. This next one's called Soda Pop, which I actually thought this one wasn't a matte, but never mind. That's like a cute name. I really like that name. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a shimmer, but it's very dark purple. So, and then the last one is Abyss. Oh my god, this one's a black. Oh my god. I'm done swatching this palette. I'm definitely keeping the packaging for the box. If you know me, I literally keep all the packaging. This palette's so beautiful. I was kind of annoyed that it came like a week later because that's kind of a long time to wait for shipping, but yeah. Do you see poolside? It's so bright and pigmented. I don't know if you can see the other colors as well. My forearm, you can't see it as well, but there we go. And you can watch 20 million other swatch videos, but I just think it's cool from my perspective because I'm more of a beginner and I've never felt shadows like this before, and I think it's a really cool palette to start with. And this will probably be my main palette because I love warm transition shades. I'm so excited for the second row especially. And yeah, please tell me any video requests you want down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And go ahead and follow my Instagram and Twitter. Instagram, I post like some makeup products that I've been loving, so I'll definitely post a picture of this. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!